With more and more COVID vaccines being produced, governments are faced with a decision of how to best ensure their populations get vaccinated at high enough rates to achieve herd immunity. And that could mean requiring people to get vaccinated. This video takes a look at the pros and cons of vaccine mandates. Vaccine mandates can ensure that we hit herd immunity. Once a sufficient number of people in an area are vaccinated, it will create herd immunity and ensure that the virus will no longer be able to circulate and survive. Vaccine mandates can protect those who cannot be vaccinated. A small percentage of people have medical conditions that make it so they cannot take a vaccine or that a vaccine will not be effective at protecting them. The only way to protect these people and allow them to return to a normal life is by achieving herd immunity. Vaccine mandates also protect those who are vaccinated. Many of the vaccines we have are incredibly effective, but none are perfect, and there are already examples of people who are vaccinated being infected and even dying because of a lack of herd immunity and because of exposure from unvaccinated people. If people around you are vaccinated, you are much safer from COVID than if you alone are vaccinated. Vaccine mandates violate individual autonomy. We generally allow people to have control over their bodies and what they choose to put into them, including medicines of all kinds. It's a major violation of bodily autonomy to force people to take a vaccine or any other substance and should not be undertaken lightly. Vaccines have some small risks. We have seen this with the J&J vaccine that may be associated with about a 1 in a million risk of developing a rare form of blood clots, and there are similar issues with the AstraZeneca vaccine. It's important to note that these risks are incredibly small and far lower than your risks from COVID-19, but we would still be potentially forcing people to take on this risk. Ultimately, vaccine mandates probably make sense and are justifiable if they prove to be the only way to achieve herd immunity. However, governments should first focus on making vaccines easily accessible and having robust public health messaging to educate people and get them vaccinated.